Can we do it? What we're trying to get is one good amulet out of super max obols. You can see how much obols we have on the ground over here, and we've got another big amount of obols over there. We'll go collect it. Our whole goal is to see as an experiment. And by the way, if you are using your obols, want to make sure that you're on the max torment difficulty. Your ability to get good gear scales up. And then also, there's another thing that you want to make sure that you do have. Make sure that this one is max, which is the Urn of Curiosities. It boosts the chance of getting a second item, so make sure that you max that out. So I don't even know how many obols this is. I'm guessing at least 10k. I don't know. We got it in stacks, so we'll see. Anyways, let's get started, and it's going to pick up obols as we go along. If you guys are doing the goblin stuff, get your obols and open them all basically right next to the NPC. This way you don't have to keep on going back. It makes things easier, but I've already done it. So anyways, let's go. We're going to try to do, again, is get one good amulet. That's my goal. We're going to fill up the inventory, and then we're going to look at them manually. Again, only the GA ones are worth looking up. So this one over here, and this is good for, I guess, a showcase of which items are going to be good. So resource cost reduction, it doesn't matter. It's not non-GA. Life is a non-GA. Max resource, very niche builds, but still, it's pretty much non-GA. Critical strike chance is okay, but it would need to have specifically 2 extra mods that are either ideal or one really good other mod that I can reroll the other mod that's not the good one. Ideally, we get Large Finesse, Exploit Malice, Alchemic Advantage for the Rogue. So this one's basically no good as well. And then we have just a Dex, Max Life. That's, again, no good. If you get Dex, it is a good stat, but ideally you want those passives. What's crazy is we didn't even get one passive. I think Diablo 4 is very stingy on the amulets. This is the big area that you can get upgrades though. So basically we got nothing there on the first run. So this is the reality of the game though. We're maxed out in obols again. Let's go. So more amulets, boys. Let's see if we can get just one good amulet. And this is why people hate. Oh, there's another thing that dropped on the ground. All right. They hate amulets. So this one, GA damage is basically a non-GA as well. It's not a very good stat. But keep in mind, we can maybe get upgrades and aspects as well. But man, it is absolutely a rough grind to get a good amulet. And I'm pretty sure these are all account. Oh, these are not account bound. That's actually pretty cool. So we can trade them. Not that we got anything good over there. But again, now, well, this is, right now we're at another 2,500. But remember, it's picking them up as I am going. So you can see how it just keeps on going up. So this is probably 10,000 plus, because I know we've done at least 3 inventories right now of them. So let's see, we got life per 5 seconds. Again, not a good one, but we do get an upgrade on specifically Siphon Victuals. That is a perfect roll on that. Sometimes, to be honest, you can sell these for billions of gold, even if the whole amulet sucks. And the reason why is that aspect alone is worth a lot of gold. This one, Dexterity GA is good, but then there's like 2 garbage stats. If we had either attack speed or crit, those are kind of workable, and then you reroll the other one. Basically, nothing good over there, man. So that's, at this point, I believe it's at least 7,500 obols. And again, we're going to go, and we'll probably max out again. But thank you, JWiz, on TikTok for the tiny dinies, my friend. I appreciate it. But let's keep going, man. We got to get one amulet is the goal. All right, so at this point, this is 10,000, right? This is 10,000. Movement speed, unfortunately, is not really that great anymore. Back in the day, it wasn't really that bad because this is before like, the tempering and masterworking, right? It was a little bit harder to get the max movement speed. I don't think this one has any place, so we're just going to go ahead and sadly salvage. Nothing good yet. So now, oh wow. I don't know how long this is going to be now, but hopefully one amulet. This is now at 12,000, right? Whoops, I think I got some extra, but it's okay. So we got, oh, Weapon Mastery, our first good one roll, but that life is like, the chance to heal life, and then the flat life is very mid. I keep it just to see how many are we going to even get, even with passives. So we got a double GA, but maximum resource shadow res, those are garbage. The chance to heal is garbage. Movement speed, garbage. Dex is good, but then there's 2 stats that are pretty bad. This one, though, having max life isn't absolute garbage, but in general, you don't really want to see that, but it's somewhat okay. So again, we're at, let's maybe put this one away. The reason why I don't want to throw it on the ground, I have so many items on the ground that I don't want the items to just start disappearing. Let's go ahead and continue. So this is at, what, 15,000? It should be 15,000 now. Oh, well, actually, I don't know how much we're spending here, because it's 100 each, and it's, what, 33? So it's like, oh, yeah, over. We're like going way over 12,000. I don't even know how much it's going to be. It doesn't really matter. Trap Mastery is actually an okay one. Attack Speed is actually okay. This one is our first actual somewhat okay one. You want pretty much all offensive stats. Trap Mastery isn't too bad. Again, it depends on the class that you're playing. I think this one gives you additional critical strike chance. Some builds may be able to take use of it, but because it has max life in the other one, I'm just going to salvage it, man. It's not really worth it. 1 energy on kill. I think they should remove that stat. In fact, all the resistances should be removed. Now, to be honest, you can actually get a pretty nice amulet that is non-GA. If it rolls with triple of the key passives on any class, by the way, it still can be good. I know you can only go to 8 out of 12, but it actually can still be good. But am I going to look for that? No, that's really penny pinching, and you're mousing over all these to me is a kind of waste of time. And then even if you see one good, it's kind of like having a bad good item in a way. But we got 2 amulets. One is actually like usable, maybe actually sellable for some gold. But let's see.
It seems very nice. It seems
can we get one good amulet? All right, we got. Dang, energy on kill and movement speed are no good. Dex is good though. We got Dex, max life again. Max life is no good roll. Wow, now you guys can see how rare it is to get one good amulet. It is honestly the hardest thing in the entire game. But let's go ahead and keep on going, man. We're not done yet. Let's see. We got Dex is good. We also do got critical strike chance, and so this is actually an okay one. 3 to exploit, that's okay. But again, we have the max life. It's not terrible. This one over here is pretty bad. All right, so let's go ahead and salvage, and then we can do a quick little recap after, and I'll show you guys what we had gotten. Hopefully I can remember where we put them. I think that this will be our stash over here.
Oh my god, stop, bro, I'm stuck. Can you help me?
All right, so we got 4 right here. Let's keep it going, man.
It seems your prayers.
All right.
It seems your prayers have been answered.
What do we get? Energy on kill, but we did get the Exploiter's perfect roll. We got Dex, max life. That's a very common one. Dex and max life. I'm not going to keep those ones. Those are actually pretty okay, though. Again, if I'm just making a build that I want to test out, I can just use that just as a placeholder. So I'll consider those in a category of at least it's a GA, and we got Dex. But that would be ideal. We only got like one that would be kind of usable. Wow, look, not even one. Wow, that's crazy. Not even one GA, which means none of them are even good to look at. Holy, this is actually more of a wake-up call to, I think, the game design. You gotta add more. How do we even get blue items? That's crazy. How rare are these? That wasn't very good. It's funny. The Opal vendor will get excited and they'll say some sort of voice dialogue if you even get a unique, which is funny because it's not even that rare to get a unique in general. It's rare technically in the Opals. I think, oh, we still have this giant stack over here. Wow, this is insane. Oh, the pet's picking up the Opals. We have Web Mastery. The other one is a lucky hit chance to restore, so no good. All right, and then we still have, I guess, a bunch over there.
It seems you're very nice. It seems
Can we get a super godly one? No good. Well, let's do this. The reason why, by the way, I click sort is it puts all the GAs at the top. It makes things a little bit easier. Again, max life is pretty much no good. Max life and Dex are okay. They're like the mid stats and they're very common. But if you get GA, it has to be on the Dex and the max life can exist. And then you roll the other stat energy into something else, but you ideally would want the greater affix to be dexterity, as it's a damage bucket and it gives you a pretty good amount of DPS for your character. That's why almost every single build will always say greater affix on dexterity or your main character stat. But we got energy on kill, we got max life. Again, this is another one of those things where it's like, if the other one was GA on dex, it'd be like, again, it's like mediocre, at least it's a GA sort of situation. Wow, that's it? Is that it? Oh, these ones, they're not even worth looking at. So, in conclusion, did we even get one good amulet? The answer is actually yes. The rest are like, again, this one over here would be, okay, it exists as a GA with max life. It's like slightly usable. This one's slightly usable. This one's actually a little bit, I would say this is in the middle category. Ideally, you want GA on, specifically you want it on Dex, for sure. But this one's like mid, or it exists. This one over here, Weapon Mastery, is a little bit, it's okay. I can roll that lucky hit chance to something else. It is a double GA, but unfortunately it rolled bad. This one has GA attack speed. This one is still mediocre because if it had GA to Dex, it would be much better. But like, in terms of like, what would be an actually good one, I probably have some in here. You want things that have like, I don't know if I just type in the alchemic advantage. This one would be something that would be even better if it had, if any of the other two were GA. So the main reason why I like this is because it has alchemic advantage GA, which is probably really good for a lot of different builds because it's lucky hit and attack speed. But like, us getting perfect attack speed and the dex roll was actually kind of low on it. But this would be something that would be considered a pretty solid one. But obviously, you want to get triple or double of the key passives and then also GA on Dex. That's like the ideal goal, but this is fantasy items that you're probably never going to see. More rare than the Mythics is a good amulet, and you guys can see how rare the amulets actually are. That was a good little example, and the answer is they are a myth. Good luck on getting a good amulet.